Here's one that business owners are going to love. And I call this the ignore the spouse. Contractor walks in, there's two people in the room, and within about 90 seconds, the contractor has identified the person who seems most engaged and has essentially, not intentionally, not maliciously, forgotten that the other person even exists. The other person who also lives in the house, who also has opinions, who is also going to be part of the decision, that person is now sitting there in the living room, feeling like a spectator at someone else's meeting. And here's what's beautiful about this. The contractor is doing great, flowing. The engaged person's asking questions. The contractor finds out about it 3 days later when the follow-up call goes to voicemail. Business owners, if you have a sales team, I want you to think about how often this happens on appointments that you're not on, because it's happening. And the quality job that just went to your competitor probably has this somewhere in the story. And then there's my personal favorite. I call this one the solution to the wrong problem. Homeowner says something, could be anything. We've had a few contractors out here, we're just trying to figure out what direction to go, something like that. Very normal thing to say. And the contractor immediately goes into price mode, starts talking about their value, starts explaining why they're worth what they're charging, maybe throws in a financing option, really leads into why we're the best choice conversation. And what the homeowner actually meant was that they're overwhelmed. They don't know what they need yet. They were hoping someone was going to help them think through it. They weren't negotiating. They weren't price shopping. They weren't doing any of that in that moment. They were telling the contractor something about where they felt emotionally in the process. And the contractor heard a completely different sentence. And just like that, without either person realizing it, the conversation went in the wrong direction. And the homeowner didn't correct it because they don't know how. So they just went along with it. And at the end, they said they'd think about it. And the contractor thought it was about price, and it was never about price.